Hey, welcome my YouTube friends to Scrapping It Up. I am Vanessa, and we are going to continue our journey with our a year in review interactive scrapbook pages. So welcome my friends. All right, so I already made sure my paper was 12 by 12, and I just put this paper here. Just if you do it with black, if I add that, it makes the screen better. All right. So let's design some more pages. I think I want white this time. And I think I want to use my tearing tool that we've been using. And this one right here. I think I want this one. Let's go 8.5. Okay, 8.5 by 12. Yeah, 8.5. Well, let's go, yeah, 8.5 by 12. Okay. Then we're going to put it in our scoreboard. Scored at 1/2 inch. All right, I'm going to apply my tape to the indented side. And I think we're going to use the tearing tool for this one. Oops. All right, so fold and burnish. So I'm going to line it up on my grid. All right. So that's going to go here. Okay, let's go ahead and, yeah, I think I want just a little bit of the black peeking through. And I didn't cut that down to 12. Dang, I should know that. But I forgot. All right. Ah, get out of there. Jeez. Always problems. Okay, just a little bit of the black peeking through. Just a little bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I was sticking over any. Yeah, just a smidgen. I'm going to try and trim this off because I don't want this sticking over. I kind of. All right, so there's that. Now, let's go. Get your black. Let's go. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's go 7.5. 7.5. And we'll score it on. Hopefully that. Score it at 1/2 inch. 7.5 by 11. Score it 1/2 inch on the 7.5 inch side. All right, so that's going to go there centered. All right, let's do it. We have vellum in this, and we're getting to where I think we can use some of the vellum. I know we have a fall one, a Christmas one. I really like to make a vellum window. Okay, so let's attach this right here. And I don't think I want, boy, see what that does? Where you have just a little bit of white peeking through, how that makes that look so much cooler. Cooler. So I'm just going to, just a little bit peeking out. Okay. Now let's look at our vellum. I know we got several pieces of it. I want to use some of it. Here's our vellum. Oh, we had butterflies, so that could have been, we could use that every day. That's a Christmas one. So we could use, really, either or. We just can't. Christmas one needs to be used with Christmas. So we'll have to incorporate that into the Christmas one. So I'll put that right there. All right. So let's use a piece of vellum. Let's do it. All right. We have this, and that's, nope. All right. A piece, do I want to use black or white? Let's use, I think black would look better with this. So let's use white. We'll see what happens here. Okay, 6 inches, I think. 6 by... We go 10.5, so that'd be 10. Could go by 11. Okay, so 6 by 11. 6 by 11. Okay, 6 by 11. Okay, so now you're going to score 1/2 inch. And that one black pocket that I told you guys not to get rid of, that we would use it. There we go. There's our piece. Love it. That works out perfect. So we're going to attach my tape. I'm going to fold and burnish. I'm going to set this pocket down here like this. And this, we're going to cut a window out of it. Then, to keep this nice and tidy, we'll have to do this, which we can make a shorter one. And then, however, we figure to do, maybe come out this end. Okay, so let's put this down. I'll give you a measurement. Let me get this down here real quick. So I make sure none of that black's peeking through. So you're going to have this, this, and that. And then we're going to have a pocket right here. I just got to remember, we're going to have to stick this on this pocket. And then the other one over here to keep that all nice and tidy. Okay, let's do our vellum window. So, this piece is 5 by 11. And we scored 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Now I'm going to fold it to the inside, grab my pencil. Let's give it, should we give it an inch border all the way around? So I'm just going to line it up. And I know my head's going to be in the way, guys. I think only 1/2 inch on the bottom. Or should we go 3/4? 3/4. Yeah, let's do 3/4. Either my pocket ain't straight. Huh. Wow. It's 3/4. And then 1 inch on this side. And then let's go 3/4 on this side. All right, so let me grab my X-Acto knife. Well, actually, I don't need my X-Acto knife because it's a big enough spot to where you can just put your scissors in it. Now, I'll get it started. Go to the corner. All right. Now I can cut around it. There we go. Now, for a vellum piece, let's make it 4 inches by 9. 4 by 9. Okay. 4 by 9. All right, so let me put this back in here. All right, so you want the pretty side to be down. Now I'm just going to grab my tape and tape all the way around it, right along the cut edge. All right. Oh, I taped the wrong darn side. Seriously, Vanessa? Yeah, I'm supposed to tape. You ding dong. Ooh, we could do that. I'm emphasizing. All right, that was a mistake. So now my plan is a little bit different. That's. I think this will work. There is no mistakes. No mistakes. We can always fix our mistakes, guys. Always. All right. So now that's going to go down. Oh, I got my hair in it. Just want to make sure all your score pile tape is not coming through. Let's see, I gotta take one side off. Is this side? Yeah. Just took it off before I adhered all of it down. So there's that. So what we're going to do, nope, that won't. It's going to be a bigger piece. Okay, let me think this through. So if we put this on the inside, let's cut it to where it would fit in the inside. So 9 7/8. 9 7/8. 9 7/8. So we slip that in there like that. Our pocket is still back behind. Make that a little bit smaller. Okay, let's cut this. Let's cut a whole inch off of this piece. I'll give you a measurement. Let's cut a whole inch off. Let's go 1.25 inches. Okay, then I'm gonna round. So the sticks in here. We stick this down. We still just have the one pocket. And if we don't stick it all the way down to where it just barely covers our score pile tape, that almost needs decorated with paper before we do anything. I know I had some pieces. So if we mat that with paper first, and that way we'd have the paper on the top. And that would go with anything. All right, so this is 9 7/8. So let's go 9. Let's go 9 3/4. Will that give us? Will that give us enough? Oh yeah. So let me round these corners. Wait, I want to round these corners. We get the same thing. We're achieving the same thing, but we want the roundabout way. A roundabout way. All right. So I'm going to stick this down. So I don't know if I gave you a measurement for this. 4 3/4. 4 3/4. I'm just going to try and line it up. Now we can stick it down into our pocket, or down into our pocket now. Now it has paper to where you could see that it is a pocket now. And of course, once it, let's say we have design, pretend this is design paper. Once you get design paper, then you'll have the design paper back behind it. I'm debating on if we shouldn't cut this down just a hair. I think we will. So I just want just a little bit of a, so I need to cut off 1/4 of an inch. Quarter inch off of this. Okay. Just 1/4 of an inch. There we go. Now remember, we was going to put these on here. Of course, that one would be a little bit shorter. Or we could, no, we have to have it here to keep the whole pocket in line. So, and I want that underneath this one, but that one needs to be a lot shorter. All right. So let's do it. Find that paper. There it is. Or we could wait till we get design paper. And here's the reason that I'm thinking that. Because if we have this here, okay, this collection has all kinds of photo cards. We could almost, let's say, we'll have a ring binder here, here. Yeah, it's going to have to be one of these short ones. That's this side. That could be, you know, a photo card attached to it, or, you know, some type of design. Okay, let's go 2.5 by 2.5. We'll just keep those all the same. And then round the corners. Let's do 3/4 of an inch. And we may back up when we go to putting this all together. I may do these couple of these on some of those first pages. Okay, so this one needed to be a lot shorter. Forgot. So I'm gonna go inch and a quarter on this one, and you can cut the extra off if you want. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep it there. Perfect. So this one here can go down here. We'd have to line it up and see. Let me see. Let me look over here in my embellishments. See if I can find. Yeah, I'm over here looking. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find something to show you an example, but I'm not really finding anything. Just for example. Well, it'd have to be a lot smaller, but you could, well then, scratch that. Scratch that idea. Okay, let's get our holes the same. Hopefully I can go through both of these. Okay. Let's do our reinforcements. Yeah, I didn't get my hole centered right. 1, 1, 1, 1. Should have been right there. All right. Is that really going to matter? Nah. Okay, so let's get this one here attached. Okay, so I'm going to use score pile tape. Now I'll use my 1/4 inch. Let's get tape on this one as well while we got it right here. So I'm going to go right along there. I'll do one more. And I'll cut the rest off. We don't need all that. All right. So let's get this down. Okay, let's put it where we want it. I want it halfway in between. I'm just going to take the first Scrapbook tape off because I see we haven't attached the white piece yet. So we need to attach the white piece before we can finish this. So let's attach this white piece. So now you can take all this off. Don't stick yet. Sorry, my head's gonna get in the way. I'm not sticking it all the way down. I'm just sticking it where my tape starts to end. There. Now I can take, so now take this other piece of tape off. So now we can add our Scrapbook tape or glue, whichever one you prefer. I just happen to think that may affect how stuff goes in and out of this pocket. Because this is your pocket. That should have been, I'm taking this back up. And I'm going to cut that extra off, because that will affect what goes, it'll get caught if you don't. Okay, now it's right. Okay. All right, now we can put our pocket down. Okay, so I'm going to put it down, then take my tape off. And I'm just going to center it to where I have a little bit of a white border, kind of all the way around it. Take my tape off. I don't know if my pocket is quite square. I've got more white showing on. All right. It is what it is. Well, if I would have done it right the first time, we wouldn't have to be doing all this. That's all right. I think it turned out pretty cool. Okay, so now you have the pocket back here, and then we'll get design paper So pretend you'll have design paper back behind that. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to try and put this on my grid here. And I'm going to see she's lined up just a hair above this line. So I need this one just a hair above that line. So that should be centered. Okay, so I'm going to hold it, flip it over, take my tape off. There we go. Now, you can use twine there. You know what? If we could find like some, I know there's something in the collection, the 4x4 cut aparts. Because you can put your twine, here, let me get the twine. We're going to need a big piece. See, you could put something on the back. You know, this piece here is too big. Here, do I have it just a piece? Here's one. And see, that would glue down to this piece. We'd still have our twine here. So if we could find some nice cards that we want to use, we could do that. So let me get another big piece of twine. I just do it in half. Like I said, you can use ribbon as well. I still haven't really decided if I'm using twine or ribbon. I just keep grabbing twine. I think I want it to tie off to once. Yeah, you'd have to be careful you don't buckle the page. But it does hold it all nice and tidy. I got too long of strings. Of course, it'll be different when it's in our, you know, in our book and stuff. I know ribbon might be better for this one since it is longer. But that's cute. That does hold that pocket. You just open it like that. And you have your pocket, and that opens, that opens, that opens. That's cute. Of course, it's when it's all in its book, it'll be easier to tie. Well, I won't cut off anymore until I decide what I don't want to cut off anymore. But at least when it flips, it'll keep it nice and tidy. And like I said, ribbon may be better for this one than twine. But if we add something here to this one would even make it, and it'll be different when it's in a book. Okay. All right. Now, on the other side, I want to do, I'm thinking that there needs to be some with just scrapbook pages, where they're just plain old black cardstock, and we decorate it. It could have some tuck spots in it. This one's cut down. So we need some just plain pages with just, you know, some where you can put your scrapbook. Now pretend that's, you know, this could be a photograph. This could be a photograph here. So that way, like this picture we put down here, we don't glue this side down. So you could put photo mat, or you know, we could tuck some stuff in there. We can make a little tuck pocket here to have a little, you know, tuck spot. So I do want some of those kind of pages to where we can just tuck stuff. So this is going to be one of them. I think, let's see, this is set 7. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to guess at least 4 of these will just be plain black pages that we can add tuck spots and stuff like that. And that way these, you know, if we do have a really heavy page, then this will be pretty light. And it'll be better once we get it into our album to see what we need to. So this is going to be set number 7, and it's blank. Okay, because I want some pages that we can just put photographs on and do some tuck spots, maybe some little pockets. Okay, so this one is going to be this way. All right, so that is it. And I may do ribbon. We'll have to see once we get it in our book. Okay. All right, that's all I have for you. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys are going to give these a try, because they're beautiful. They're beautiful. All right, guys. So that's it. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll be talking to you guys later. As always, keep scrapping. Bye-bye.